Do you want more stability in your Model Y? So when you're carving the curves, you feel the exhilaration? I've got the answers. Hey y'all, I'm Kevin Smith, and this is my Tesla Model Y. It's a 2021 long-range all-wheel drive. It's an absolutely great vehicle, but coming from a Model 3, the handling of the curves leaves a little to be desired. So what can we do to improve handling in the curves? New coilovers? Sway bar? I talked to our friends at Max Speeding Rods, and they asked if I wanted to try their new product, the Balance Bar Damping Rod. It's a non-destructive bolt-on install of two cross-car damping rods. They say it improves stability, handling in the curves, noise and vibration, among other benefits. The rod shipped and arrived within a few days. We jacked the car up and did the install. The front was pretty easy. It's a one-person job. The rear, a bit more involved. You'll have to remove the rear tail lights as well as the rear bumper. Don't let it intimidate you. The install really wasn't bad. If I can do it, you can do it. With the install complete, it's time to put it to the test. For this, we head to my favorite curvy road, Center Hill Lake. The results are in, and I love it. I don't know how to share data with you to show you how I feel when riding with the damping rod installed. I can just tell you that it feels more stable, and going around the curves at the same speed, I feel exhilarated. It's awesome. It feels more like the Model 3 and less like a Volkswagen. That's what I wanted. So I recommend it. I hope you give it a try. There's a link below. MaxSpeedingRods.com. Performance accessories for your Tesla and other vehicles. Use code SPLEC for 10% off. Okay, if you're going to do the install, I kind of wanted to cover everything you're going to need. To start off with, you're definitely going to need either a ratchet or preferably an electric ratchet with 10 and 15 millimeter sockets. You'll also need a screwdriver flathead, and I recommend the smallest one possible. This is useful for getting the clips out. Also, these little trim removers will help with that as well. You're going to want a torque wrench, and you got to make sure you have a 15 millimeter socket that will fit the driver on your torque wrench. And if your torque wrench has a big head on it, then you're going to need about a 5-inch extension that also needs to fit that 15 millimeter and the driver on your torque wrench. You're going to want an 8 millimeter ratchet or screwdriver or anything that can handle 8 millimeter, or you can do it the old fashioned way with a little bitty guy, because you're also going to want the smallest 8 millimeter you can find. Little 8 millimeter wrench. This is actually the smallest one I could find, and it was almost not small enough. So if you could find something even smaller, or some people cut one of these in half and just keep it dedicated for that purpose. That's not even the 8 millimeter, but you'll need the 8 millimeter. And then just a wrench for tightening up the rod at the very end of the install. You'll want some masking tape, a little painting tape. What you're going to use that for is to protect some of your trim. When you're pulling off the rear bumper, you're going to want tape along the edge there so that you don't damage it as you're moving back and forth. And then for safety purposes, you'll want some gloves and some safety goggles. That is everything you'll need to complete the install. They do provide a pretty high quality installation manual. It's better than average, I would rate it, and it's very helpful in guiding you through the full install process. In addition, use the install video available online, and between the two, along with my tips, you'll have everything you need for a successful installation.